Welcome to my little backyard garden tour. So this is my backyard garden. I started it with the help of some friends about 3 months ago, and yeah, I've got a lot of things growing here, mostly food, and it's been really fun, and I'm just going to show you everything that I have in my garden. So we have these 3 Kugel culture mounds here that help optimize our growing space. And so, starting off with this one, we've got some sweet potatoes here. These two were, no, this one was from a sweet potato piece that had some shoots growing up from it. And then these ones all came from the original sweet potato where we just picked it off from the stems. And then these are kidney beans that we got at our local grocery store. And they've been growing for maybe about a month or so. I think they were planted the last new moon. And now they are starting to get their own little beans on them. Would you look at that? So cute. And here we have a kale. And throughout the garden, as you'll see, we have 12 different kale plants. And they all have their own names, starting with K-A-L. But I haven't really memorized them yet, except for Khalid, because Khalid is so big, and I love him. He's doing a great job. And then
look at how big Khalid's leaves are.
Okay, big leaves. Yes. Then I've also got a few more kales that I planted onto the mound, and these are bell peppers here, and behind there. And some more kales. This right here is our squash mound. We've got 6 squash plants on it, which might be too many, but maybe not. And they're just starting to flower. So none of them are open right now, but you can see the flowers there. So hopefully we'll get some squash soon. And then we'll come over to our big mound. And this was the first one we made, and it's been going for a while. And here's our sunflowers! Almost as tall as me. I'm about 5'5", 5'6", so these are probably 4 feet tall or something. And they're just starting to bloom, so come over and take a look here. Beautiful. This one just opened up today, actually. I took a picture of it a few hours ago and it was closed. So, very exciting. And then if you'll look over here behind the sunflowers, we have some beans. Now, they're making some amazing long purple beans. We got one there, we've got one here, and some new ones forming. And these beans were planted into ash. So that's kind of why the leaves are yellow, but they made beans. They made do with what they had. Oh, and that right there is a morning glory. Then we've got some more sweet potatoes planted here on the mound. There and there. Oh, this one we should eat. I'll get the rest of that later, but this right here is a pretty invasive type of ginger that apparently isn't edible, but you can make shampoo from it. So I just haven't taken this one down, but it's growing all around, so we've got more of it. More sweet potatoes, and then here we've got 2 strawberry plants. So I've eaten some strawberries from them. If you look over here, we've got a nice juicy looking little pink strawberry. And a little one coming, and another one coming there. Sunflower. And then more kidney beans here on the side. And then we've got some. Okay, so what do we have here? This here is kale. It's an ornamental kale, technically, but we've been eating it, so it works as an ornament and as food. And yeah, it's like hugging the sunflower, very cute. And then here is our beloved tomato plant that was gifted to me by my friends who basically helped start this garden, Sunny and Nathan. And Herbie has 2 new tomatoes on it, and they're looking nice and luscious. And it has some flowers coming, and it's growing. We love Herbie. Here is some garlic, and we have another garlic over there by Khalid. A couple more sunflowers here and here, and just some clovers to add nitrogen to the soil and to add cuteness. And then over here, we've got lettuce, and then all of these little things around with the red stems. There's a little one there. Our beets. We have a kind of sad little broccoli. And then these things, I'm pretty sure are smilax, which is a pretty invasive type vine that just grows all around here. And I haven't taken it out yet, but it's edible, so I'm gonna snack on them. I'll show you what I have in the pots. So, we've got some beets and lettuce that really need to be transplanted a long time ago. A really sad bok choy. These are rosemary that a neighbor gave to me, and they're brand new, so I just took these cuttings and put them in the soil. This is a mother of 1,000, which someone gave to me. I don't really know anything about, but it just started getting these new little things like blossoms like on top of this leaf, which is cool. Then I have more rosemary. Here is my original mint plant. This was the first plant I ever got. Sorry, the camera cut off, but yes, this is my original mint plant that I got at the grocery store in a small container, and I've propagated about 7 or 8 plants from it since then, including that one over there. And then we have this Cuban oregano right here I got from Farmer John at the farmer's market. Farmer John's amazing. And anyway, yeah, this Cuban oregano died because I didn't water it. It was like the second plant I ever got, and I always forgot about it. So it died except for like one arm of it. And I saved that arm, which had 2 little pieces, and I put them in water, and they grew roots, and I started growing them again, and now they're thriving. So that's really exciting. And here's the other Cuban oregano. And then we've got some bell peppers, what I think is an eggplant and lavender. More bell peppers, more mints here. A watermelon that needs a home. And then we will go over to the greenhouse. So, we'll first stop and say hi to the compost. Hello, compost. Okay. So our greenhouse is basically just a glass table surrounded by 4 windows and 4 screens on the corners. And those windows and screens were given to me by a neighbor who was redoing their house, so that was awesome. And yeah, basically I just keep the little greenhouse doors like this, so it lets some wind in and some water, but not really much. It protects the plants pretty well. So inside I have some broccoli going, and then here is a bok choy, and I've got 4 other bok choys back there. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is an onion that my roommates put into the compost because I guess it was going bad, but it had roots on it, so I stuck it in the ground, and now it's grown all these, which are delicious. I love to eat them. And that right there is turmeric. And then I've got some rosemary propagating on the other side. And some tobacco way back there. So, yeah, that's pretty much it with my garden. Yeah, thanks for being here for my garden tour, and maybe I will make some updates as it continues to thrive.